Hey, welcome to the moment. My name is Michael Zinn, and this is the official first moment of the moment. And what the moment is exactly what you're looking at. I love to talk to people and create conversation. Um, I do a live stream with Jesse Blaze called the Live Stream of Consciousness. But I think I was ready to kind of create something for myself and just talk to people and create a moment. And that's what that is. I mean, we're living in the moment, and that's what I love to talk about. So I created a YouTube channel, and I created a Facebook page, and I would love you guys to like the Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I'm going to be talking to a lot of really interesting people, and I want you guys to join in the conversation by, commenting and all of that stuff. If you want to come on live, I actually believe I can put that in the chat there. So if you're watching on Facebook, you can click on that link, but make sure you lower the uh, volume on your if you're watching the broadcast, because then we'll get all sorts of echo and stuff happening. But anyway, the live stream of consciousness is kind of what spurred the moment. On the live stream of consciousness, we talk about a lot of different spiritual things. That started with from a class that Jesse Blaze was doing about the 13 universal laws. So the law of one all the way through the secret, the law of attraction. And when the class was done, we had kind of developed a little bit of an audience, and decided that we wanted to continue the conversation. So we did for a while, and then we started having guests on, and it was just a really great experience for me. It got me into having these conversations just about life, about intention, about the moment. So that's where this show comes from. I invited my friend Sunshine on, and she is here. So let's welcome Sunshine to the moment. What's up, Sunshine?
Hey,
How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to the moment.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to actually finally launch this. I know I was speaking to you about it, and here it is. We're in the moment. I said, when's a good moment to create the moment? And I decided any moment, and now is the moment. So here we are.
Very good. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
did
thank
it.
you. Thank you.
said
Hey,
you were
Stevie
gonna do it.
Sage. What's up, Stevie Sage?
Hey, Steve.
So how you doing today?
I'm good. I actually just did a beautiful healing, and
Nice.
I have another person coming at 12. So you caught me.
Awesome. I caught you in a moment. That's
You
awesome.
You did.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
yeah.
Cool.
Spreading
Yeah.
some sunshine.
What's that?
Spreading some sunshine.
I always can have some sunshine on my show or in my moment at any time, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, I mean, I spoke to you about it, but this show is going to be exciting, I think, bringing people on and having conversations about their points of view about the moment,
Yeah.
what it means to them, and how they got to the moment that they're at in their life. The moment, it means so many things, right?
Yeah, it does.
So,
and you got to live in the moment.
It's the only thing that's real, right?
Yeah.
I mean, again, I guess that's what it is that I love to speak about. Like, philosophy is the ways to approach life, because I feel like so many people out there are struggling with that. It's like, oh, life is hard, and I'm not gonna argue with that, but I don't go around saying that, because I believe that words manifest, and
Oh,
when you say
definitely.
things out loud, it
Definitely.
makes them so. And so if you go around saying life is hard, you're adding that I'm not saying you're making your life hard, but you're definitely not making it easier, you know.
I like to say out loud, I am a happy, healthy, wealthy woman. Anytime I
Awesome.
feel a negative thought come in my head, I say that out loud.
That's right. The
Yeah.
power of thoughts, the
Yeah.
power of words, the power of mantras.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, for everybody watching the moment, who's here in the moment, Sunshine is a painter who I met online. I saw her work online. We were in some of the same spiritual groups, and we just reached out. And that's what's, one of the things about social media. I was getting so discouraged like a year ago or so because it was so divisive, and I was like, I looked at the tools and the things that were going on. And one of the things I'm so excited about with the moment is it's like an opportunity to use social media to connect people, and to, anybody out there who's watching, who wants to make a comment or who wants to come on, is welcome. And it's just to grow this community of connectedness and, people who kind of understand what the moment is.
Yeah, come on. Talk to Michael. He's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. So Stevie Sage, I don't know if you want to come say hello if you're still there. Please do. And I don't want to hold you up too much, Sunshine, because I know you've got a healing to get ready for.
Yes.
I've got a very interesting story about energy and all of the things that we talk about. So there's a girl I know who I don't see her very, very often. Every once in a while, I'll work with her. She's a lighting director, so she creates lighting for concerts. So
Okay.
she sits in the back and she's on the lighting board and in control of the lights. It's an amazing talent, an amazing art, and she just reached out to me randomly and she sent me this video that was the security footage of her nephew's like crib cam, right? The camera
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
And she said, do you know anybody who works with energy? And what is this? And I'll tell you, I watched this video and I wish I saved it and I had it ready to pop up on the screen. It wasn't orbs.
Okay.
There was some stuff there that was like, you couldn't deny that you saw it and you couldn't explain what you saw.
Oh, Steve said he's sending it.
Yeah, Steve's here. I'm gonna bring Steve on in just a second.
Okay.
I see he's standing outside, but he's probably in his studio. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him on in just a second. But I just want to finish this story. So
Yeah.
this lighting girl texts me, and again, I don't talk to her very often. She's like,
Yeah.
do you know anyone who works with energy? And this is happening at my nephew's house. And what do you think of this? And I mean, that's not something that you would just send around to someone and ask someone, you know what I mean? You've got to feel like that person's not going to call you crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You've got to have a certain vibration to
Oh,
send that to
yeah,
someone and say
definitely.
that. And I was like, oh my God, my girlfriend. So my girlfriend Janice is a Reiki master
Right.
and she works with energy. And I'm like, oh, do I know someone who works with energy? Yeah. And so
She happens to be sitting right.
yeah, I sent the video to Janice and she saw it and she's like, oh, there's definitely something happening. It's a protective energy. It's not a malicious energy.
Okay, good.
And let me talk to, and I connected them. And now she's probably going to go do a clearing of the house, a sage clearing. And
Nice.
yeah, so there's some good stuff happening. That's the other thing that this show is all about is energy exchange. So again, if you can run whenever you want, but I'd love to keep you on and introduce you to my buddy
I
Steve.
have a few more minutes.
Yeah, so let me bring on Stevie Sage. Stevie Sage, welcome to the moment. What's up, brother?
Hey guys, how you doing? Nice to meet you, Sunshine. I don't know if you hear me.
Yeah, we hear you. You're great. I hear you. You're
Excellent.
Here.
Good
Awesome.
to see you, man. Yeah, she contacted me the other night, and I was just like, "Oh my God, that is crazy! That is something seriously
so you
happening."
Sent her my way?
I just sent it to you.
Oh, you sent me the video? But I'm saying,
look,
you sent her my way though. You told her to get in touch with me?
No.
Okay, good. Good. That just validates what I was saying,
Yep. In the moment.
I don't know if you could see it. Hold on. Let me see. You sent it to me. Where'd you send it, Steve? On
Yeah, I sent it to your telephone, like your phone number.
All right, I'm going to download it. Well, you know what? I don't want to share it without Teresa's
Yeah, that's true.
permission. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It doesn't really it doesn't give anything
Listen,
away.
listen. I agree with you,
But
but I want to
okay.
be respectful. Listen. Maybe she'll come join us one day on the moment, and we can
There
talk
you
about the
go.
story because it's a
There
great
you go.
story, and it's like,
I'm
again,
watching it
that's
now.
part of what I want this show to be about. Is I want people to understand how simple it is to understand that life is an energy exchange, and that you're in control of that energy exchange. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and the easiest way I was able to describe it is this: when you go to a concert or you go to a football game, you are in a crowd of people who are all there, and they're all charged up to see that band or to see that football game, and they've got this energy with them because that's what's going on, and you can feel it.
Yep.
You can actually feel that energy, and I mean that's a part of my philosophy, is understanding that the importance of energy, and then also understanding the connectedness of all of that. So it's not necessarily the same image of the crowd at a football game or a concert, but take the concept of the ocean, and you have an eyedropper and you suck one drop out of the ocean, and now you're looking at that one drop. You can examine that drop, and there's so many unique properties about it and amazing things you could look at about it, and then you drop it back into the ocean, and it's still there somewhere, but it's just a part of that vast ocean. And that's just, I mean, once you understand those things, I feel like how can you be sad? And I'm not
Yeah.
saying that, life isn't a flow, and sometimes even the happiest of us can feel sad, but then at that point when we're feeling sad, we can understand it, and it doesn't hurt as much.
Right. Acknowledge it, feel it, and then heal it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Acknowledge it, feel it, then heal it. I love that.
Yesterday I was kind of in a sad place, and Mike brought some perspective to my sadness, and I was like,
yeah, that was a great conversation. That was I
was an
I was
interesting
feeling
one.
your energy. I was feeling how frustrated and upset you were, and I was just trying to absorb some of it for you, and then feed back what you needed.
Yeah, but then you put into perspective how other people, what their struggles are,
Right.
and you're like,
Right.
well, I guess my struggle is within me,
Mm-hmm.
but other people's struggles are actually
Right.
affect them
And that was yesterday was the
Yes.
anniversary of my father's death. So, and it was like I wasn't even like trying to make Steve feel any way. I was just like, oh, and by the way, yeah, I spoke to my sister and I spoke to my brother because, it was the anniversary. And he's like, oh, wow. And all of a sudden he realized. And it was
All of a sudden I'm like, well, whatever I'm feeling really is just, it's something that it'll pass, and I don't have to live with it, because that was something that had affected me in the moment.
Right.
And we all know that, things, look, I get affected, I get bothered, I feel it more. That's not always a good thing, but it is a good thing at the same time, because I can really understand. And when something is put in front of me in that way, and like, look, dude, I get you are feeling like this, but there's a lot of things that a lot of people are going through that are horrible and a lot worse. Right. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
All right. And I woke up feeling better.
Yeah. But you have to understand, we all have trauma. Every single one of us in human form has some type of trauma, whether it's a small trauma or a large trauma, it's still a trauma. And you're allowed to feel upset,
I mean, I experienced trauma at 10 years old. I lost my hair. And in 1977, it was way different than if a kid loses his hair now, because a lot of kids are shaving their heads. A lot of kids are, so that already set me up for certain feelings. Right. Back when I was 10, I was massively bullied.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't a moment where, like, no one ever made you feel good about yourself, because they were always putting you down.
Yeah.
Right. To make themselves feel better.
Right.
And it wasn't until like 10th grade where I stood up for myself. But then it wasn't until 30 years later where I realized where that bully came from. And he came from a parent that was a fucking bully.
Right.
And then I was like, it changes your perception. Like, if you can only understand when you're young, or you can only understand more than the picture reads, you know?
Right.
Totally. And that's a great point. I had that same conversation about having compassion for people like that instead of getting angry at them and adding that anger into the mix, that energy,
Now listen, I'd love to hang out here, but I have to go take care of my family and go get breakfast.
No problem, dude.
I just got Jesse.
I'm so glad you came and joined us in this moment, man.
I'm glad too. I just had my son. We go to the dojo right over here with Tom Renner, who's really connected with a lot of the Cobra Kai people. So I have my son being trained because he was bullied. So now, but my
Tom
wife
Renner,
is coming to tell me I need to go get dinner.
Okay. Wait, Steve.
I'll go get it now.
You talking about Tom Renner?
Yes.
Holy shit. We're all connected, man.
I know the story.
A friend of my family and whatever. I'm just amazed that that's what's going on in the moment. That's amazing.
Yeah. So Tom is great, man. So, all right, let me go get breakfast. I love you all. Thank you for giving me the few moments, Mike. I'll speak to you later. I'll call you. All right, brother?
Peace. Later. Awesome. What a good moment.
You got to think too, though, with the people who are being the bullies, you got to think of them too, because obviously they have major trauma.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
The conversation was, I'm like, the way I put it to my friend Mind Dog, I was talking to him on his show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I even have compassion for Nazis because something put them there. And he's like, wow. He's like, I did a show called Forgiving Hitler,
Right.
And it's controversial to say, but it's if you could do that, man, you're
good, golden. We actually did that. We one of my friends, Carla, she held a Violet Flame class, 8-week class. She actually still does it. And
so I don't mean to interrupt your story, but let's tell the world who's viewing, what is a Violet Flame class? What is Violet Flame? That's part of what the moment is. Spreading everything,
Saint Germain, my main man. He actually channels graces me with all his healing ability, so I can transmute all negative into love. And
which you do.
Yes. And we met online also, and she put up that she was putting on this course, and I was like, I was already doing it, but it just enhanced it. But she had this amazing class, and at the end of the class we do meditations, and Hitler came through her, and we forgave him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Somebody actually channeled Hitler.
Yeah.
She
channels
that's interesting.
A lot of people. It's crazy.
That is really that's the first time I've ever heard somebody channeling an entity that would be considered so negative like that. That just validates what I'm saying as far as understanding energy and really, kind of, I guess, just understanding it. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So I want to just, I know you got to go. I know you got to heal.
Yeah, I gotta. My dryer is almost done.
I want to put up your.
On.
Yeah, I want to put up your website here. So hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna boom. There it is. So Sunshine, you can check her out at Sunshine Soul Healing Arts.
And my Facebook is Sunshine Okubo, Okubo. Yes. I have a goddess love group helping empower the ladies, the goddesses.
Awesome. So check out Sunshine on Facebook and on her website. Do you have that on your website, the Facebook group? You should put it on your website too, so people
probably should. Yeah,
find it there. Yeah. So awesome.
All right,
you know how much I love you.
I love you. Keep
you.
going. Keep
Thank you.
growing.
Good to see you.
Keep loving.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Awesome. Oh my God. One of my favorite people, Sunshine Okubo. I have a few of her paintings in my house now because I gifted my family a painting. This is such a cool story. Oh, I wish I had this prepared. I have the one right here on my wall in front of me. Let me pull it off. This is one of Sunshine's paintings. You can see it's like this cool metallic coloring to it, and this is 1/4 of a quad tick, triptych, diptych, quad tick. I don't know if there's a word for 4 paintings that go together. So there's it'll go on this side. So there's the 4 paintings that go together and create one sunflower, and it's so cool. It keeps me connected to my mother, my sister, and my brother, and it's just such an amazing thing. And then Janice, my girlfriend, bought me a painting that Sunshine had done, which was a couple embracing, and they're kind of like a tree. I'll have to bring it on my show. I'm going to have Sunshine on the show for like a more formal interview at some point, and we'll take care of it then. But again, you're in the moment with me, Michael Zinn, and that's what this show is about. I don't even want to call it a show. It's a moment. It's a live broadcast. It's an opportunity to bring people together. If you're interested in coming on and talking to me and telling me who you are and what you do, I'm interested back in having you come on my show and tell me, or come into the moment and tell me what it is that you do and who you are, and be a part, add that energy to the moment. I keep hitting my microphone over here. Anyway, you know what? I wanted to get the moment going, and I feel like it'll probably have a regular time and place to happen, but it will also probably not have a regular time and place to happen. I'll probably just spontaneously come on if I am talking to someone and I'm like, hey, you want to have this conversation online where other people can join us. I'll probably do that. The other aspect that I saw my friend Matt Napo has a show called Coffee with the Dog. He's got Mind Dog TV. Mind Dog is his Nam Day something. I don't know the words, escaping my head. But he's got a show, and I've been watching him and getting very inspired by him. So he's going to come on and talk to us too. It's going to be great. But he inspired me to have a call-in number. So if you're not inclined to come on video, which the link is in the comments there, if you want to come on the video, go ahead. I'll put it in there again. I believe that goes on Facebook. I don't know if that shows up or not. You know what I could do? Oh, let me take down Sunshine's banner here, and let me create a banner with the place that you can come on and join. Let's see, where is that? No, I don't think that's it. Channels in. That might be it. Yep, there it is. So it's StreamYard.com, and then those numbers. If you feel like you want to come on and talk to me and be in the moment with me, I'm always appreciative of it. Even if you want to pick a fight with me, I would love to talk to you and help you understand where that's coming from, or try to understand myself where it's coming from. Of course, if it's going to take all of my energy, I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to show you my boundaries. But there's that's Sunshine's Healing Arts. I don't know what I'm doing here with the comments. But anyway, if you are here in the moment, and I see there's a couple of you here, I love you. I appreciate you being here. I'm excited to talk to people and talk to you and put out the energy that I want to be responsible for in this world, and just, hopefully get some back, knowing that I put out there that energy, knowing it's out there somewhere. Hopefully some of it comes back, but you have been watching the moment. I'm gonna end it now. Unless somebody desperately wants to come on, give me a comment, and I'll get you on. Otherwise, peace. Have a great day. I love you, and I'll see you in the next moment.